Hey guys, Theron Asbury here with Revital Outdoors, bringing you another exciting podcast. Tonight we're going to do something a little bit different again. We're going to interview another 2022 BFL All-American qualifier. Tonight we have Mr. Chase Stewart. Chase got second place last year at the BFL Regional on Lake Murray. That's what qualified him for this event coming up next week. This is his first All-American. Everybody knows that fishes weekend warrior stuff, the BFLs, any kind of fishing. Everybody's heard about that All-American, how lucrative of a tournament it is. How many professional anglers got their start from winning the All-American. So a really, really big deal. Again, that's happening next week in Hot Springs, Arkansas on Lake Hamilton. So very exciting for all the anglers that are going to be there. But tonight we're going to talk to Mr. Chase Stewart. As we mentioned, before we get started, Revital Outdoors is very excited to announce we are still accepting entries into our $2,500 Sweepstakes giveaway package for a lucky angler at the end of the BFL season. This package is something that no angler out there is going to want to miss out on. Again, it's worth $2,500, and we've got some great sponsors on board with this, such as Flambeau Outdoors, Seaguar Line, Costa Del Mar, The Rod Glove, Lou's Strike King, and Tackle Warehouse. So make sure you hit that link at the top of the description right below this video. Just takes a few seconds to get in, and you don't want to miss this one. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. That's Revital Outdoors. And if you've never heard of Revital Outdoors, we are a premium CBD company. We offer premium CBD products to all the outdoor enthusiasts out there. Our products are THC-free, made right here in America. You can purchase them directly off our website. That's www.revitaloutdoors.com. That being said, let's go ahead and bring Chase straight into the studio. There he is. Chase, how you doing this evening?
I got you. How you doing, Theron?
I'm doing good. So, well, man, let's get right into it. So your first All-American coming up next week. I presume that you're leaving this weekend to head over to Arkansas. Let's talk about your year last year. Finished second last year at Lake Murray. You've been fishing BFLs for many, many years now. Tell us about the road to get to where you're at today.
Well, I fished BFLs a long time ago. Fished a year as a co-angler, but actually last year was so I've got a big gap there. Last year was my first year as a boater. Only my second year actually, but I fished as a co-angler back in college. Since then, it was I basically, with my everyday job, I kind of have to pick something. I've got limited weekends off, so I just pick whatever I can fit around my schedule. But then I basically, with my work schedule, I don't get many weekends off. So for years, I basically fished whatever I could get in that had the best championship that I could fit around my schedule. So whether it was TBFs or ABAs or whatever. And last year, BFLs seemed to line up best for me, and so I jumped back in BFLs as a boater, and it worked out. Had a pretty solid season. I had one real bad hiccup I wish I could have back, but you're gonna have those. It's fishing, not catching.
Every angler out there is soon to have one of those each year. It happens. I've even seen guys win Angler of the Year, but they still haven't finished throughout the year below 100. They were just able to recuperate themselves throughout the year. So. It does happen. It's still fishing. That's why I still argue it's one of the hardest sports out there because it's so unpredictable. But man, let's talk about the All-American. Such a great tournament, such a nostalgic tournament coming up. What are you looking forward to? I mean, you're leaving this weekend to get over to Arkansas. Where's your mind at? What's Chase thinking about right now for the All-American?
Nah, I'm ready to hit the water. That's the best part is that competition. I love to compete. I did get a little early look at the lake a couple weeks ago. It seems to fit what I like: junk fishing, a lot of boat traffic, a lot of activity around the banks, seawalls, docks, brush piles, school and fit. It seems like there's a little bit of everything. I'm just real anxious to hit the water more than anything. I'm excited about the experience, but I'm ready to compete. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I got you. What do you, you put the boat in the water, let's say Sunday, official practice starts. Kind of give us an idea of the game plan you're going. Are you just being optimistic without telling too much about what you're going to do? But are you optimistic? Do you have a good feeling about what's going to happen? I mean, what's your gut telling you going into it?
Really, I didn't get locked into anything I found the other week, and I don't expect to. I'm just trying to learn more about the lake. I felt really comfortable. It felt a lot like my home body of water. And so my game plan is to keep an open mind and kind of take everything as it comes, explore a lot of things. I felt like I could get bit a lot of different ways the other week. And I I don't see that being much different. Not necessarily the same ways, but I feel like there's just a lot of options out there. So the biggest thing I'm going into it is to keep an open mind.
Cool. So what do you think it's going to, just based on your research, what do you think it's going to take weight wise?
I don't know. I guess from everything I've heard, I'm guessing 13 to 15 a day-ish, from what I've heard. And I definitely think that's possible. But there's a lot of small fish. I really felt that I spent, I guess, 2.5 to 3 days on the water, and I felt like I could catch 8 pounds as easy as I could catch 14 pounds out there, doing the same thing.
I got you. So, well, I do have one question, a couple more questions actually before we let you go. First one being, what's your initial reaction to 2022 BFL All-American champion Chase Stewart?
That's the next step. That I got goals I'd like to reach, and that would definitely would make me feel good knowing I achieved the next step, and to keep moving. So, it'd be awesome, no doubt.
Absolutely.
But let's start in front of the horse.
There you go. We got to get to the lake first.
There's 48 other very deserving anglers out there ready to make sure I don't do that. So, but yeah, no, that would be awesome if it happened. God bless me that way, man. I'd love it.
Absolutely, and we'd get to have you on another podcast, and you get that opportunity to go fish the pro circuit, and it just really opens a lot of doors, man. I've talked immensely with the Jacob Wheeler and Jeremy Sawyer, and just different guys like that. Even Marcus Sikora, who've won that event, and it completely changed their life. I mean, it just, to me, for a weekend warrior, I think it's the Bassmaster Classic of the weekend series, guys. There's no bigger tournament for a weekend angler than the All-American. So, Chase, we want to wish you the best of luck. Before we let you go, I checked out your Facebook a little bit. You've got a great family, great support system where you live over there on the East Coast. A lot of people that support you, really behind you. Anybody like to give a thank you or shout out to before we let you go?
Yeah, definitely my wife. Most important, she is my biggest support system, and my kids, my family, my brothers, they're my biggest fans. My parents. As far as that support system goes, my friends, my fishing partner, they're all been super helpful in preparing for this. And then also my guys at Palmetto State Armory, they do a lot for me, and really good partnership to have. So if anybody's around Columbia, Savannah, Charleston, Denver, North Carolina, anywhere, go check them out.
Absolutely. So for all the listeners out there, we've been talking to Mr. Chase Stewart, a 2022 BFL All-American qualifier. He's coming in from the great state of the North Carolina. So Chase, want to wish you all the best of luck. Want to wish all the anglers fishing the BFL All-American this year the best of luck next week in Hot Springs, Arkansas on Lake Hamilton. Before we let you go, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, you've been watching that rotating banner right there. Hit that link at the bottom of the video. Enter into that $2,500 sweepstakes giveaway. I promise you, no angler out there is going to want to miss out on this opportunity. That lucky angler will be chosen at the end of the BFL season. From all of us at Revital Outdoors, I'm Theron Asbury. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. Be safe out there. God bless everybody. We'll talk to everyone very, very soon.